pretzels can be made with different flavors, and I'm going to share a very soft and moist pretzels recipe with you. For that recipe you have to make a sponge dough first. For that I have 100 grams of bread flour and nearly quarter spoon of instant dry yeast with 85 milliliters of water, and I mix that and put that in the fridge overnight, and this is how it looks like. This is for that dough. You have to make it at least 12-15 hours before. Then for the main dough I am using 510 grams plain flour or all-purpose flour and 10 grams salt and 55 grams of caster sugar and 7 grams instant dry yeast and 300 milliliters of cold water and 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. And then you need to prepare a solution for dipping the pretzels. For that I am using 700 milliliters of cold water and 15 grams of bicarb. So garnishing, it's up to you. I'm using butter and some chocolate and roasted almonds, garlic, sesame, or you can use any kind of a green leaf or herb for this recipe too. So to start this recipe, so I added the flour into the mixing bowl. Now into that going to add the prepared roux and then sugar and the yeast, and going to mix this before adding the salt. After going to add the salt and the olive oil, adding water little by little. I am going to continue kneading 15 minutes. When the dough is ready, put that in a greased bowl and leave it in a warm place until double in size. So the pretzel dough is ready. Flour the bench top and put the dough onto the flour. And punch it down and divide this into equal size portions. When the pretzel dough is ready, roll the dough until it is flat, and then take the ends and roll it to the other end like this, and then we keep on rolling until it becomes about 1.5 feet long. When you roll it, you can stretch the dough very nicely. So take the pretzel dough and leave it like this, and then put one end to the middle and take the other end to the middle and leave this on baking trays again to prove about 20 minutes. The pretzels are ready, so into the water add the bicarb and mix it well, and after take the pretzels slowly and dip that in the bicarb and take it out and put them back on the baking tray. So after, take the egg wash and brush the tops with the eggs and bake this on 190 about 8 minutes. After baking 8 minutes, take the pretzels out from the oven and then take the butter. You have to melt the butter and apply the melted butter on top of each pretzel like this, and put it back into the oven and bake this again about 10 minutes on 180. And if you like to apply sesame seeds, this is the time. So sprinkle the sesame seeds because it needs a bit to get a bit roasted. So put the sesame seeds on top and put it back in the oven. So the pretzels are ready. I'm going to brush the tops back again with butter and going to leave this to cool down before I do the chocolate topping. So you can use this as a plain pretzel, or even with herbs and garlic, or even with sesame seeds, or you can use dried seaweeds too. So I hope you will enjoy this. Thank you for watching.